visibility 10, ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 19er, 2.18, altimeter 2985. RNAV approach runway 30, circle runway 34 in use. Landing and departing runways 34 and 30. Advise to contact your information, Whiskey.
Chicago Executive Ground Cessna 1990 Sierra Pop is at Hangar 10, information Whiskey, requesting a VFR departure to the northeast today.
Cessna 199 Sierra Pop, Executive Ground, runway 34, taxi via Lima, cross runway 30 and runway 24.
Taxi runway 34 via Lima and cross runway 30 and 24 for 199 Sierra Pop.
Executive Ground, Skyhawk 636, Charlie Mike at Ascension by Echo 1, VFR to the northwest, request taxi with Whiskey.
Skyhawk 636, Charlie Mike, Executive Ground, runway 34, taxi via Echo Alpha, cross runway 30.
34 via Echo Alpha, cross 306, Charlie Mike.
Ground, Upjet 907, taxi from Atlantic with Whiskey.
Upjet 907, Executive Ground, runway 34, taxi via Lima, cross runway 30 and runway 24.
Alright, 34 via Lima, cross 30 and 24, Upjet 907.
Bravo, Bravo, turning for base leg 34.
5 Bravo, Bravo, Roger, to score your turn from the base onto final. You're following Archer traffic on about a half-mile final, runway 34, clear to land number 2.
Looking for the Archer, clear to land, or 34, 935, Bravo, Bravo.
Chicago Executive Tower, Cessna 199 Sierra Pop is ready at 34 Lima 5.
Plus 199 Sierra Pop, Executive Tower, Roger.
How's the spacing for 935 Bravo Bravo?
5 Bravo, Bravo, spacing looks good. Traffic is on the runway.
Roger, thanks.
Clear check 349, turn left at Lima 3, Lima, cross runway 30, cross runway 24, back to runway 34.
Crossing runway 3024, back to Lima 3 Lima, for runway 34, career check 349.
That's our Flexjet 318 is breaking off 30.
Flexjet 318, thank you, runway 34, clear to land number 2, traffic short final.
Clear to land number 2, Flexjet 34, Flexjet 318.
Sergeant 5 Bravo, Bravo, where's parking this morning?
Atlantic, sir.
5 Bravo, Bravo, turn left at Lima 1, and then via Lima to Atlantic, this frequency.
Lima 1, Lima 2, stay with you. 5 Bravo, Bravo.
Flexjet 318, turn right at Kilo 2, ground point 7 for signature.
Right turn Kilo 2 over to ground, Flexjet 318. Take care.
Cessna 199 Sierra Papa, speed and altitude remaining, start a eastbound turn. I'll call you back on course for the northeast, runway 34, cleared for takeoff, wind is variable 3.
Clear for takeoff 34, eastbound, you'll call my north turn for 199 Sierra Pop.
Exact ground, Flexjet 463, signature with Whiskey, ready to taxi.
Flexjet 463, you're up on tower ground 121.7.
Oh, sorry about that, didn't make the switch.
No worries.
Executive Tower, Skyhawk 636, Charlie Mike, holding short of 34 on Kilo 5, ready for departure.
Skyhawk 636, Charlie Mike, Executive Tower, roger. Jet 907, Cessna off departure and is making an eastbound turn. Fly runway heading runway 34, cleared for takeoff, wind is 3107.
Fly the runway heading, runway 34, clear for takeoff of Jet 907.
Cessna 636, Charlie Mike, Executive Tower, northwest departures approved, runway 34, clear takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, 6 Charlie Mike.
Upjet 907, contact Chicago departure, we'll see you.
Departure Upjet 907, have a good day.
Cessna 90 Papa, thanks for the early turn. You can proceed back on course northeast.
Proceed back on course, and thank you for all the help today for 199 Sierra Pop.
Executive Tower, carrier truck 349, runway 34 and Lima 5, ready for takeoff.
For check 349, Executive Tower, roger. Correction, crew check 349, make left traffic, runway 34, clear takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, making left traffic, carrier truck 349.
Alright, we are off and flying to Racine. I have never seen something so nice as Racine.
Cessna 3103 Victor, Executive Tower. Traffic in the upwind is making left close traffic. Turn left to the northwest, runway 34, clear for takeoff. Turn left to the northwest, clear for takeoff. Cessna 3103 Victor. Runway 34. Flexjet 463, Executive Tower, runway 34, line of the weight, traffic, Archer, left crosswind.
34, line of point, traffic in sight for Flexjet 463.
Crew check 349, extend downwind on call base.
Sky conditions, ceiling 1000 broken.
Cessna 036, fly due west, I'll call you northbound turn.
Altimeter 2984. ILS approaching use, landing runway 23. Read back all hold short instructions and runway assignment. Advise you have information, Delta. Waukegan Tower information, Delta 1151 Zulu weather. Wind 300 at 5. Visibility.
Waukegan Tower, Cessna 190 pop along the lakeshore to the south, 9 miles to the south. Information Delta, requesting to transition your airspace from south to north along the lakeshore.
Euro 190 Papa, transition from south to north along the lakeshore is approved. Waukegan altimeter is 2986.
2986 on the altimeter and south to northbound along the lakeshore through your airspace for Cessna 190 pop. Thank you.
Waukegan Tower, Cessna 25351, reporting left midfield for 23.
Cessna 25351, Waukegan Tower, runway 23, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 25351.
Fortitude 503, information echoes current, no major changes. Altimeter just on the rise, 2986.
A beautiful day along the lakeshore.
Waukegan Tower, Cessna 25351, reporting left midfield for 23.
Cessna 25351, runway 23, clear touch and go.
Runway 23, clear touch and go, 25351.
Cessna 757, Hotel Echo, Waukegan Tower, Sierra 3, taxi runway 23, via Alpha, cross runway 32 at Alpha.
Tower 42503 is holding short of runway 23, ready for departure.
42503, roger, continue holding short, landing traffic.
Continue hold short, 42503.
And Racine traffic, stationary 206 Juliet Alpha. We are 5 miles north, circling to land runway 32, left-hand traffic. Stationary 206 Juliet Alpha is in the left downwind, runway 32 at Racine.
And we're seeing traffic. Cessna 1990 pop is 9 miles to the south. We'll be entering at 45 to left downwind for runway 32, Racine traffic.
Juliet Alpha, left base, runway 32, Racine. Fast. And 206 Juliet Alpha, turn final, runway 32 at Racine. Fast. Juliet Alpha, exiting Bravo 3 at Batten Racine.
Racine traffic, Cessna 190 Pop is entering at 45 to left downwind for runway 32, Racine traffic. Racine traffic, 190 Pop is turning left base for runway 32, Racine traffic. And Racine traffic, 1990 Pop is on final for runway 32, Racine traffic. Racine traffic, Cessna 1990 Pop will be taking off on runway 32 and departing to the west. Racine traffic. are coming up on Dunn Lake here over Wisconsin. A little bit bumpy up here, but not too bad. Got a few people on fourth flight around us. Well, enjoying the day as well now that the rain has moved through, but nice Dunn Lake. There's actually a bar in the middle down there that a lot of people go to with a white roof on it. I forget what they call them, the bottoms or something like that. You have to get to it with a boat. We're near the start of the Fox River. And the Channel Lakes here are by that. A lot of muddy bottoms down there though. Muddy bottoms on this lake and the river. It's a pretty decent day for flying. Few little wispy clouds in here. Rain moved through last night. Keeping an eye on our forefront for any traffic around us. We actually just entered the mode C for the Class Bravo airspace around Chicago O'Hare Airport. Made a stop in Racine and just enjoying the day. All flying on a Thursday. And we got someone down there on recreational boating. So first time using this whole setup with the system to use the headset and the GoPro 13 attached to the windshield, but it's pretty much intuitive. It just kind of runs itself. So really it's just I'm by myself right now in non-controlled airspace, but I can talk to you through the headset. So that is a nice setup, but it allows me to continue to maintain a safe flight deck. Situational awareness, because all of this, really what I wanted to buy was a system that obviously to maintain safety I don't really have to touch or deal with. So you get to fly along with me. And today, it's a nice day for it. You can see some of the people out enjoying the boating out there, which is always nice. We're about to enter Class Bravo airspace, 3,600 feet to 10,000 feet of the shelf there. And we're currently flying about 2,700. As time goes along, I probably will improve how I use this system. But this is the first time out on it, so I'll apologize up front if some of this looks off. I don't even know how it's going to look once we edit it, but we'll find out. It's a beautiful day out here, the Fox River. Yeah, this whole setup, they sell through Sporties that you can do the audio, which again we'll find out once I'm on the ground and I'm able to go through this video if the audio works well. But it's a nice little package, and then, you know, all said and done to do all this, it's probably, with the GoPro, about $600-700 to get that package together. Coming up here on Old Downtown Algonquin. Following the Fox River. That's That's the old mile down there with which they are whipping down, actually.
Racine traffic citation 2, Romeo Mike. 6 miles to the east. Be crossing over midfield for left downwind 04. Racing.
Well, we are pretty far to the west of Chicago now, out by DeKalb. And this is actually where a lot of people come to train. Because of the airspace, they could get to the appropriate altitude to do stalls and whatnot. So there's always a lot of good flat fields out here to use if you're in an emergency. It is beautiful though. Chicago Executive Tower, Cessna 190 Pop is 10 miles to the west. Information Yankee.
Cessna 199 Sierra Papa A, Executive Tower. Enter left downwind, runway 34. Traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles northeastbound. Type unknown, altitude in case 1,400.
Looking for the traffic and enter into a left downwind for runway 34 for 199 Sierra Pop.
Cessna 9484 Hotel, turn right, kilo 3 kilo, cross runway 06, cross runway 12, runway 34 is frequency.
Right, kilo 3 kilo, across 0612, back to 34, Hotel.
Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, briefly called traffic, no factor.
No factor for the traffic, 199 Sierra Pop, thank you.
Executive Tower, career track 349, hold a short
Career track 349, Executive Tower, are you ready to go?
Yes sir, ready to go.
Career track 349, fly runway heading, I'll call your turns to northwest, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, you'll call the turn, cleared, runway 34 for takeoff, career track 349.
Cessna 9484 Hotel, make right, close traffic, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Right traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 34, 9484 Hotel.
Career track 349, thanks for the help, resume on navigation.
Resume on nav, career track 349.
Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear land runway 34 for 199 Sierra Pop.
Cessna 9484 Hotel, traffic will hold in position prior to your arrival, Pheno.
84 Hotel. Executive Tower, if possible, could I wait for Hotel, get a touch and go on this one?
Cessna 9484 Hotel, I have your request. Phenom 27 Delta Kilo, A, Executive Tower, runway 34, clear disregard, Helper, runway 34.
Sure, 34, 27 Delta Kilo.
Phenom 27 Delta Kilo, runway 34, line up and wait, traffic right downwind, Cessna.
Line up and wait, 34, 27 Delta Kilo.
Chicago Executive Ground, Cessna 199 Sierra Pop is off at Lima 3, taxi to Hangar 10.
Cessna 199 Sierra Papa, Executive Ground, taxi to Hangar 10.
Thanks, Hangar 10 for 199 Sierra Pop, thanks.
Cessna 590, cross runway 34 at Lima 2, via Kilo to signature, traffic right base for 34.
Cross 34 at Lima.